What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. It's your boy Known G. I'm in here with DJ, Mayor Socrates, and Boss Man Jay. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Trump with his State of the Union address last night, and some of the breakdowns, some of the highlights, what we felt, what he could have, what things he could have addressed and didn't address, the things that he did address, and just, a little bit of a breakdown of what he had going on during the State of the Union address. And obviously, like I said, some of the highlights, people getting kicked out, people yelling. So, yeah, man, what's going on with y'all? How y'all feeling tonight?
Yo. Hey, Trump, that boy showed all the highlights. He brought out all the stops. It felt like it was the longest State of the Union address ever. I think it was, yeah. And he set a record. And I think I heard somewhere that he did that to try to stop the Democrats from having an opportunity to reply to him in prime time, on primetime television. So that boy playing 3D chess in politics.
Yeah.
But it was crazy.
Yeah, and obviously we had the Representative Al Green. He came out with his sign saying that black people are not apes or monkeys. That was pretty much. I mean, I'm not gonna say that was the biggest highlight of the night, but that was something big that that had happened. And I think one of the main things that Trump said, what was it that there it goes right there. So we know that the far right they've done things to position themselves within America here with Trump's presidency. A lot of the corporations that Trump has done business with, a lot of the people that he's aligned himself with, they do feel this way about black people and black Americans, but they're going to act as if they don't. Did that sign necessarily need to be there last night? I don't necessarily know. I felt like he should have came in there with was saying, where's the unredacted Epstein files? I would have probably, as a black man myself, I would have liked that a little bit more, just because Trump is up there acting like he's not in the Epstein files. That's the elephant in the room. That whole thing is to try to act as if the Epstein files aren't out there with his name all in there. So that would have been a little bit better in my opinion.
Yeah, it would have been.
Give us the unredacted Epstein
kicked
files.
out for. And that's what I was saying. Like, how can all y'all sit there and shake hands and smile and clap and stand up and cheer for somebody that you know for a fact is a pig?
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand about people, man. It's just evil motherfuckers in this world.
Well, I did see a clip where he kind of told the Democrats they should be ashamed of themselves because they didn't stand up. Because what he did this old little trick where he asked the crowd, if you agree with the statement that I say, I want you to stand up and show support for it. And he said something like, he'll keep do we got that?
You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed of yourself for touching all little kids.
And I think,
But you heard the young lady. What's her name? Representative Omar something. What's her name? Her name is Donald Trump actually kind of. Well, not kind of. He responded to her on social media, of course, and he just basically called the left lunatics and deranged people, and there's a lot going on with that. You can read right there on your screen. But yeah, hey, shout out Zigzag. Hey man, Al Green. I don't know what was your point? I'm with on. You say black people are apes. That could have been, I don't know. That could have been used. That sign could have been used for something else.
It didn't have a place at the State of the Union. I'm sorry. It just didn't. Like what is that?
Impact. It didn't have an impact though, and probably not.
Yeah, I just don't think that was the place for it. Like, especially with everything that's going on with the Epstein files, this could have been done better. He could have came with something a little more impactful than that.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. The impact of it, like, come on, man. Like, really, I'm not a fan of the grandstanding and all the politics for real. But you know, it is what it is.
And back to the when Trump got the row out of the crowd, when I think the statement that he used was, he said, I'm for basically Americans and not for illegal aliens. That was the statement that he used in the beginning, and I mean they clapped for like 2 minutes straight. It might have been longer. Like it was just like it was a long, outdrawn clap for that statement, and that's when he went in talking about the 5-minute cities and all that stuff, and we need to ban all that and get all that stuff out, or the sanctuary cities. Excuse me. We need to get the sanctuary cities that are holding, the immigrants and all of this out of there. That's what riled up the crowd and riled up I believe, what is she, a senator out of the Somalian lady that out of
the Somalian lady, I think.
Yeah, out of Minneapolis.
I think she's a representative.
Yeah, representative out of Minnesota. So that's what really got the crowd riled up there, and Trump knew who was yelling, so that's why he really went in when he was like, we need to get rid of these sanctuary cities and these the murderers and all these other people and out of our cities and stuff of that nature. So
he talked about the young lady, Representative Omar.
I think she should be impeached. I think she's terrible. Is she originally from Somalia? So how are they doing this? How's their government? Do they have a president? Do they have a council? Do they have anything? Do they have police? I love these people that come from a place with nothing, no anything, and then they tell us how to run our country. No, I think if she got censured, that's great. If she got impeached, that's even better. They impeached me twice for nothing, and they impeached me knowing the Republicans are on my side, so they knew it was just. But they impeached me twice. She should be impeached, and. Should happen fast.
This motherfucker just don't never know what the fuck he talking about. As the president of the United States, do you know anything? This man don't know nothing. Like he just be talking out the side of his fucking neck.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of his speaking out the side of his neck, and it seems pretty much that he was recycling things that he was saying when he was president before, and when he came into being president this time around, when he was talking about winning. I think production has that video about him talking about just winning and winning and
Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, 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 you're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever.
The lies. Now, people want to talk about somebody that are calling people lunatics and delusional. You are fucking delusional.
yeah, because
Hey, hold on. Let's push back. I want to go the other way with that. Trump did go get all the dope. He went and got the white boy riding wedding from Canada. He went and got him out of Mexico. He went and got El Chapo. He went and got this boy, El Mitchell. So,
Okay, but it's
Trump had done what he said he was going to do
No.
in reference to going to get the dope.
I
and
don't
put the
agree.
pressure on Mexico.
I don't fucking agree because all this
What?
shit. And listen, he okay, yeah, he went and did that. He got him, but it's all to distract you from the Epstein file. None of this shit was done until they started pushing out shit about this Epstein file. Now all of a sudden he want to close the border. He want to go and get this drug dealer. They want to take over and get the leader of the cartel. Man, he ain't doing none of this shit because he want to. He doing this shit to try to distract you.
Don't forget, releasing the files on, and he says, Donald Trump says that America, he urges America to move on from the Epstein files, confirms the upcoming release of government files on UFOs and aliens. So, man,
another
it's crazy.
distraction. Why are we talking about aliens at the end of the day? See, this is why I know it's so much nonsense going on. Because, for one, all right, he said, go back on the point when we were just talking about winning, okay? First of all, who's telling you they're winning as the common person in America? Nobody's telling you that, all right? The common person is not telling you that they're winning in America right now. That's not true. Now, the people that might be tied to you, might be tied to your businesses and the corporations that you're cutting tax breaks and deals for and that nature, they might be winning, but that's a very small percentage of the American population. The everyday person getting up, working, busting their butt for their families, trying to put food on the table is not winning. There's nothing out here that's saying, yes, we're winning big, and we're going to keep on winning. All right, that's a hustle term that you're using to make it seem as if the every common day person that should be really winning, they're not winning. All right, because if they were, we would see our economy on the uptick. We would see the everyday person being able to go out here, spend their money in other places than just, keeping it in their bank accounts or getting loans, or they'd actually be out spending, traveling. The economy would be up in a lot of different ways. Tourism, all that stuff would be up, but it's not up because we know that you're not getting, the common person is having to bust their ass out here. We're not the ones getting the break. It's the rich that's getting the break. So that's a hustle term. So and
It's
then
real.
right. So now you're using aliens and you're using all this other stuff to distract from the actual files that are out about the elite of this world, the elite of this country, that are politicians, that are businessmen, that are Hollywood people, that are all done all this sick stuff to kids, and now you up here doing the State of the Union address as if that stuff's not going on. It is going on. And to use aliens with your homeboy Elon Musk or your friend that you gave a whole bunch of tax breaks to, that even aired you out when he got mad at you, aired you out all on Twitter, on X, saying that, yeah, he is in the Epstein files and aired you out. He uses space all the time and aliens and AI and everything to distract us from real problems that we got going on in America. We got real problems. What we worrying about aliens for? Let them come, and maybe they'll have some answers for us. Y'all trying to make it, they're trying to scare us for aliens. Man, forget the damn aliens. What the hell? We need real answers and solutions to make sure that we're actually really winning. That's my whole thing on it, And he brought up other things in there about mortgages, mortgage rates dropping, gas prices dropping as low as they've ever been, and I ain't gonna say ever been, but the
You
lowest
gotta
they've been in
fact
a
check a
while.
lot of this stuff. You gotta fact check a lot of this stuff because these politicians get up there and they start boasting and bragging about achievements that didn't even happen. And
Trump
you
is
know,
definitely that. We know that.
When it comes to that, he's the biggest, boy. He'll brag about some shit that he know ain't true.
You know, he also talked about an athlete. I forget exactly who it was, but I think he was talking about the Medal of Honor. I think he said 12 athletes have only won the Medal of Honor or something of that nature. I forgot who he had brought up.
hey, game changers in the comments, y'all let us know something good Trump has done. Let Mayor Socrates know something good that Trump has done, because I think he did go get the cartel. I mean, he put pressure on Mexico. Now, is that good or bad for Mexico? Because now Mexico has to fight a fight now, and it's you know what I mean. It's gonna be a little hectic for the next foreseeable future in Mexico.
All I know is I'm about to look up tickets for Cancun, so I go to all-inclusive resort here in a little bit. Cause I know
I ain't going nowhere near.
Because I know they about to drop. Hey man, ain't nothing happening on the east coast of Mexico. That's all over there on the west side.
Man, that particular cartel was touching 27 out of 32 states in Mexico. So stop it. Like, they was everywhere.
Hey.
So,
but listen, I ain't saying he ain't did nothing. All I'm saying is, look at what had to come out for him to do something to try to distract you. I don't care what he's done.
So you think this is pure distraction? You just think it's pure distraction?
Come on, bro. This man has went as far as talking about fucking aliens. Like,
we've been asking for the alien documents for how long, and now they
but
all of a sudden.
But if you're hip to Project Bluebeam and
they're gonna try to come with a fake alien invasion.
Yeah, so if you hip to that and all of that, I'm not saying that there's not life outside of our realm or whatnot of or our planet, whatever which way you want to say or call it. But let's just be real. We have homelessness at probably who knows how high rates in America right now. We don't even. I don't know those actual statistics, but we know that homelessness is high. We know that joblessness is high. We know people are going check to check to get by. We know people don't have the extras to bring in home for their family. When you go house to house, we know people are just scraping by trying to make it. Why are we talking about aliens, man? And why are we gonna sit here talking about we winning? It's not true. It is not true. We've talked about this on previous shows. Let's make healthcare really affordable. Let's make sure that people can actually go to the doctor if they have a common cold and just get checked up, and they can basically go there for free and get checked up. Like, why can't we make these types of things happen? We need the system to completely reset. But these are the things that we need to be actually worrying about, so people can actually come here when they're in America, and the people that are actually living in America really feel that their country has their back. If you go ask the common person in the street, do you feel like your government has your back? What do you think they're gonna say?
Hell no.
Obviously, there's gonna be people that are gonna say, "Yeah, my country has my back," because we already know that they're gonna be all the way programmed to say that. Not that they truly believe it, but they programmed to say, "Yeah, I'm an American and I'm going to be behind my country no matter what." You know what I'm saying? But they, and then back in their mind, they know that shit, they ain't making nothing at their job. They barely could buy toilet paper at the store to wipe their own ass. And
our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country until you came along. We're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, no, no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever.
He
JD
look like
Vance,
a big ass kid, bro.
JD Vance don't even believe that. JD Vance, look at JD Vance behind him. JD Vance don't even believe him, and JD Vance is a plant from Planeteer and all that other. He know it's a load of whatever. Look at him.
Shout out Chicago Finest in the comments. But you talking about Blue? The Democrats are so bad that they lost to this guy, man. Like for real. Did you see the lady Omar from the Somali lady from Minnesota? Of course, we showed earlier in the video where they're totally unhinged. Like it's not even. We don't even have a good choice because he can basically play the left like a fiddle. I feel. You got Representative Al Green. Y'all missing the point. You getting kicked out, and for the record, this is his second year straight getting kicked out of the State of the Union. So this is what he does, I guess. This is.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today our border is secure.
Ass white boy with that cane. I got my motherfucking sign.
Yeah.
So
Peer antics. Yeah, I like. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, it's February, Black History Month, and it don't even matter if it's not Black History Month. I mean, shout out to bro for standing up for his people and standing up for us. But then again, we don't really need to keep. I'm not gonna say we don't need to keep going back there because you know those days are not that long ago, and those days are still going on for us as a people. But I think we gotta attack. We gotta attack the nonsense with a little bit more decisively. We gotta go in more meticulous than that, man. You know, that's surface value trolling, in my opinion. You know, we not apes. Like, come on, bro. Like I said,
exactly.
Go in there about the Epstein. Go in there and hit him where it hurt. He hates being talked about in that manner about the Epstein.
What impact did that really have? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw this online, the State of Delusion speech. People, I guess everybody knows it. It's like nobody knows what to do about it, I guess. But man, America, man. I saw earlier in the week. I don't know if this was true. You tell me if did you hear this? No. The U.S. wants donations to reduce its $38 trillion worth of debt.
I mean, it's Donald Trump. Do you really not think Donald Trump will ask for donations from American people? You know damn well it's true. I can see him right now. We're asking for donations. We need at least 38 trillion donated so we can continue to keep winning.
Wasn't he just talking about using $1 trillion to reopen something or? I just can't take dude serious, man. Like, every time he opened his fucking mouth, it's just a bunch of lies and exaggerated stories. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. To just listen to him talk, he reminds me of a fucking 8-year-old child that just started to learn stories and shit. Everything is so exciting to him. Every time he opens his fucking mouth, it's like he's just filled with so much joy and excitement to spew nothing but lies.
Yeah. I think what I think. We got the self-proclaimed wise man in the comments. He said, "We ain't asking for shit. when we can just go take it. Yeah, I mean, is America really ready for that though? I don't know if America's
Hey,
ready.
hold on, no. So, who are you talking about, bro? Cool. Hey, what are you supposed to be killing me in these comments?
You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
All right, self-proclaimed wise man. That's exactly what you is. Cause don't nobody think your ass is a wise man with that dumbass comment that you done.
Yeah, and that's why I be saying, like, they bring their ignorant asses in here talking and don't know shit about nobody on this panel. Like, so because we saying something about Trump being a fucking idiot, which he is, and a liar, which he is, you feel like that everybody in here is just all for Democrats and Sleepy Joe and Obama and all that. When you don't even know.
I'm an independent.
Like, so shut the fuck up. Cause you ain't have to stop by here, motherfucker.
For sure.
The rest of these mother might get this shit, but you don't come on here with your bullshit antics cause you wanna be seen. So here's your 15 minutes of fame. Broke ass nigga.
You ain't even gonna get 15 around here. Not even 15 seconds. So we about to move on from your self-proclaimed ass. But anyway, man, like Trump really just I think he lost more people again. I think his actual the people that are actually on his side has went down once again with this State of the Union. He didn't gain more people on his side. He's just added more fuel to the fire with him being in the Epstein files, and nobody is behind him right now. Nobody is rocking with him. The people that are pretty much delusional. I mean, production just had that picture up. The state of delusion. That's exactly what it is, and a whole bunch of clowns that want their pick of the litter when it comes to money and power. They're gonna kiss this back end to get a back end. They're gonna do it. All those clowns that are sitting around them, they're gonna kiss that backside to get what they want, and they're gonna do it because Trump is gonna, like we said in multiple lives about Trump, he's there to enrich his family, and
that's
it. Exactly, and whoever will help him do that, that is who he's cool with. This is why Elon Musk bought Twitter, because he went in with a deal with Trump to make sure that Trump became president.
Yeah, let's talk about this, bro.
Hey, no, hold on. I wanted to ask, what about Joe Biden? Because he did the same thing to try to keep his son out of jail. But he didn't reach as far as Trump, of course. But, I mean, it's kind of natural in these places that this is what they do. But of course, Trump is going to take that to the nth degree. Biden didn't have the balls or the political movement that Trump has. And a base that will go with anything, whatever I say goes.
Man, bro.
Even if the Supreme Court.
Hold on, boss man Jay. Once again, this is what we just said. You talking about people in that comment section, and you don't even know who you're talking to and what you're talking about. You don't know us from a can of paint, but since we have an opinion that a lot of people agree with on anybody political, you attacking us personally. Bro, you don't know us. You over here talking about cars as lease and homes.
Man.
You don't know what homes people own and what cars.
You don't know
people
shit,
buy.
cool. We all business owners over here. So now you sound stupid, just like your fucking president. And I'll say it again. Yeah, Trump is a fucking idiot who was placed in a seat that he don't fucking deserve. And he got dumb motherfuckers like you who's probably sitting in your mama basement on the fucking keyboard waiting for something to say to somebody. Cause you can't have a life.
I'm moderate. I'm not all the way on one side of this. I'm not, because in America you really can't be, bro. You can't trust these people. None of these people. So like, let's be practical here. Let's not act like, oh, since you don't like Trump, you must love Hillary or whoever else you can name. You know what I'm saying?
Where is your common sense?
Let's use critical thinking here.
Exactly, critical thinking. This is the problem with a lot of people within America and a lot of people that are in Western culture. We have a problem with not being able to think logically and look at things that are right in front of us. Be able to question things. You got to take your bias out of stuff, man.
He's just like his president. He just regurgitate what he's heard somebody else say. He ain't got a fucking mind of his own.
Yeah, just because a man's a billionaire and is cool with royals or whatever, you gonna think that a common everyday person can't be doing anything and be responsible because you want to suck up to him because he's a billionaire. You know how many people he had to do wrong to become a billionaire?
No, I mean the motherfuckers of his friends that he stepped on, and you sitting here taking up for a motherfucker who is a pedophile.
There we go.
Like a child rapist.
There we go.
So that just shows the type of person you are. That shows your character.
There we go.
You sitting there taking up for a motherfucker that you can't deny. It ain't no alleged. It ain't none of that. It's there. Plain black and white. And you take up for somebody like that. So yeah. Oh yeah, he's business savvy. So because he's business savvy and he's the president of the United States, fuck all the devil shit that he's done.
And here he goes.
Wash all that away.
Once again, not listening to the show, just typing. If you look at his next comment, talking about Democrats, bruh, we over here, we look at things logically. We're not party selective. You're not just one party where we're with this party and then F this party. No, we're looking at it from a broad spectrum. We need a clean house in America for the most part. Republican, Democrat, Independent. We just looking at it from a we looking at it from an actual logical view, man.
Who bought up Ukraine?
That's what I'm saying.
I think they talking to each other in the comments or something, bro.
Ain't nobody else up there.
Dude is just going off. But anyway, man, thanks for being in the comments. Either way, I mean, you
make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, you're talking a lot of BS, but you know.
And tell your friends how big of idiots we are. Share to your Facebook and Twitter and all that and say, listen to these idiots. So all your friends can come and laugh with you.
But a shout out to Rick Nicholas 5091. You know, salute to you, man. And yes, they stealing money right in front of our faces and right in front of our eyes, and people will still get behind this administration for whatever reason that may be.
That's they daddy.
Yeah,
Trump.
Daddy Donnie T. Whatever he say goes, even when what he's saying ain't making no sense.
But let's move on, man. We got time to be giving this idiot no type of attention.
But do we have any more highlights? What was the other highlights really from this outside of Representative Al Green and the Muslim representative out of Minnesota? I mean,
Yeah, that was kind of like the big thing for me. He said a lot, you know what I'm saying? It was, man, like I said, the longest State of the Union address in history. So
yeah, More like
Basically,
a filibuster for Trump to make him look, make his last is it this past year past year and some change, make it look better than it actually was. Um,
basically.
Because he
you
said
know,
a lot of shit without saying nothing at all.
you know.
Let's just be honest.
But on the point of Boss Man, Boss Man Jay was, was pushing back with the things that he did, supposedly did good with going into countries and trying to give America its the boss status, if you would want to say, of it still being the big bully of the world. And if you don't do what we say, we're gonna come in and show you we mean business. Because even with these cartel situation, we know that it wasn't America specifically that went in. It was the Mexican army there and their forces. I know a couple of their what was it? The National Guard of Mexico. A couple of the people some of them had died. I know that there was a lot of videos of them getting shot, and a lot of
Yeah,
people,
like 25 on them right there off the bat.
So a lot of them were the ones that were going in and on America's behalf. I'm pretty sure were going in there, and yeah, they weren't playing around. Cartel's not playing around, and I know it's gonna be some blowback down there for a while because of that. So.
Right.
But hey, man, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Choose life.